What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Monday with a brand new studio.
Big reveal. Lights on.
There we go. Yay!
Yeah, we're here.
We're in a new studio.
It looks amazing.
We're showing the whole visual on YouTube. Obviously, you know, we got to tweak some things, add a little pop here, a pop there. We're getting a rug, but this is our brand new studio. Thank God.
Thank God is right. It's about 6 times the size of our old one.
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
It is so big. We are so
Noah's
excited.
desk is so huge.
Thank God. He needed it. He was working at like this minuscule desk. Sarah and Devin both have desks in here as well, which
we can fit everybody.
We couldn't even fit all of us in the same room at the same time last time. So this is really cool, and we are just so thankful that we get to have this room. It was KFC Radio's studio. They moved to the room next door. Honestly, looks way bigger with us in it because I think it's just cleaner.
Yes.
Like, I think it's just cleaner with us in here, and it's just so cool.
We have to promise ourselves that we will keep this place as clean as we possibly can.
Our desks at our
don't look at my desk.
It's an actual disaster.
I'm never at that desk anymore.
So we just have to promise ourselves we won't bring that trash into here.
No.
But it's beautiful. We love it so much. New colors, a little blue behind us. We still got the purple, the yellows.
The sign lights up, different colors.
It actually does light up.
It
like
works.
Last time it works.
It actually works.
So freaking cool. So
two very important guests have joined us.
Beulah, who has always been in our old studio. I don't know if we've mentioned her. Beulah is...
I feel like people have seen Beulah.
Just a little bit. And then, of course, Dobby.
Beulah is a squishmallow. And Dobby. Who looks like he really has something to say.
Right. He's very animated. And Noah is over there.
I'm still here.
He's still there. A lot more room for him, which is great. We're just so excited to be in here, and we're excited to be back. We've been gone for...
It was kind of it wasn't planned that we were going to go away when this was going to be done, but it worked so perfectly because it gave them the time to totally finish in here, and then we could come in.
Boom, May 1st, new studio, fresh start. Everyone had vacation. How's everyone feeling?
Refreshed.
That's beautiful.
Ready to go.
You were in lovely Florida.
I was. It was very nice. Big family trip, Joe's whole family, which was a lot of fun. A lot of little kids, a lot of pool time, beach time, did Universal, we did Disney. Joe almost murdered me because we stayed at Disney for like a full almost 12 hours.
Oh my gosh.
We got there
You had to do it all.
We got there at like 9 a.m. We had to do Magic Kingdom, obviously, because that was the whole point, was to take the kids. And then we did Epcot, just me and him. And it got to the point where, like, I think he thought we were kind of winding down. We had some drinks. I had a little buzz. I was having the time of my life. The moonshine drink in America at Epcot. Ugh, one of the best drinks I've ever had. So good. And then we went to... I don't need to explain the Disney system, but now they have this thing called Genie Plus. It's like not how they do the Fast Pass shit anymore. And
it's kind of frustrating.
It is frustrating. And we got there a little too late to join the Genie Plus line for the new Ratatouille ride, which I was like, how am I not going to go on the Ratatouille ride? And then by the time like it was like 7:00, I was like, the line's not that long. It says only like a 30-minute wait. And he was like, tell me right now. If you do not go back and forth, he's like, tell me right now if we're going and waiting on this line. So yes, we are. So we stayed for the Ratatouille ride, which I was honestly very happy about, and then left. But it was like a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
It was the full day.
As a joke, we were walking out. I was like, oh, we only got like an hour till the fireworks. So you don't want to stay? He was like, oh my God.
At that point, though, it's like,
do you just say
for the fireworks?
Know, well, that's why
you made it that far. You could sit your ass down with a drink.
I know.
Watch the fireworks.
It was, I mean, look, I hopefully will be able to go back sometime soon. I would love to do it again.
I'm trying to get a group trip there.
I know. I had an absolute blast. I think we go when like the Food and Wine Festival is happening. The food was so good. All my drinks were so good. Food was so good. Had a ton of fun. Disney's just awesome, funny place, you know? It's just, you really forget that everybody really does go in matching shirts.
People
and
watching.
the crowds. Like, I could sit in Magic Kingdom. I would be so content just watching people go by all day long and just that, and not doing anything else but watching people.
It's a great people watching spot.
It really is. But it was very sweet to see, like just some of Joe's nieces and nephews like being there for the first time and their reaction. We went to the parade and it was very
all
nice.
worth it.
Yeah. It was definitely all worth it. It was a lot of fun. And beach time, sun time, it was great. It was
rejuvenated.
Yeah. And you kind of go on like a different schedule since everybody else is on like a rising early, bed early schedule. And so we were in bed like 9:30, 10 o'clock every night. And I was like, we might be living wrong. Like, this might be the way to go.
It is nice getting into bed early.
We don't have a TV in our room.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before.
We have had this conversation.
And the room we stayed in the house did have a TV. So it was like there were so many games on, like NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs are on. So it's like go up, get into bed, turn the game on, fall asleep. Maybe you crack an eye open to like see who won. And that was it. And by like the third night, we were like, damn, this is kind of nice.
It is. I told you it's nice having a TV in your bedroom because I'm somebody who likes to fall asleep with the TV on.
Yeah.
And then like I crack my eye open to shut it off. And it's also nice to have like if somebody wants to watch something different where you have the living room TV and then you have the bedroom.
I think it's still ingrained like in my brain that I can't
have a TV
in my room because I wasn't allowed as a kid. And like my parents had a TV in their room. So I'm like, oh, like when I'm a parent, then I can have a TV in my room.
Hey, you're getting older.
Yeah, I know.
You're becoming an adult.
Yeah.
You could have a TV
I
in your room
if I really wanted to.
If you want to make that change, now's the time.
But it was a great trip. Loved it. Had so much fun. Already can't wait. I'm like, I want to go back with more people and do it like as a big group. But fun new rides. Tron. So new Tron roller coaster in Magic Kingdom. Sick. It's like you ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's how it is. It was very cool. But that's, I don't have real. Oh, I just turned my phone on airplane mode by accident when I meant to just turn it on do not disturb. But you had the time of your life in London.
I'm not kidding.
Oh my God, do not cry right now.
I had the best trip ever. I seriously had the best trip I have ever been on in my life. Never in my life have I cried leaving a destination of like a vacation when I was a kid, nothing. I sobbed the night before we were leaving. Yeah. Like I was like, I don't want to leave. We had just the best time. There were everything. The reason we love doing everything together is because everything is so funny to us, like just the smallest things we can make fun of. Yeah. So the reason I was excited about the Monopoly whole thing, the life-size Monopoly, was because I knew we were going to be paired up with random people and knew that it was going to be hilarious. And so there were times where it was like emotional, where it was like, this is just so cool. Like we get to like travel and do all these really cool experiences together, but then also just have such a funny time at the same time. It was just amazing. Like
I know you were texting me and Kelly and you were just like, we're in Europe. Like
it was just so cool. Like we really had moments where we would like get teary-eyed and be like, this is so cool. We get to experience this together. Like you just grow up. I never of course I went on family vacations, but we went to like Ocean City, I went to like Bahamas one time, but like I never thought I would go to Europe ever growing up. So it was just so cool. But I wrote down a bunch of notes because obviously it was the best vacation ever, but you gotta write some thoughts down. You gotta have a little, not complaints, but there's some thoughts I have. But I also got you a little gift, Francesca.
Oh.
Because I went to Kensington Palace.
Yes.
And
it looks
as
so
I've
cool.
said before, I'm not like a huge royal person, but when I was there, I was like, this is so, I can appreciate it. It was very cool. It was awesome learning about these things. And I went to a really cool exhibit. I'll get to that. But this is for you.
Thank you.
It is a Pocket Diana Wisdom. It's all inspirational quotes.
Wise and inspirational words from the People's Princess.
Yes. And I wrote you a note on the first page, actually.
Do you want me to read it?
You can if you want to.
Oh, that's sweet. It says formal. to Francesca. It is Princess.
Yeah.
I gotta go full name. A pocket wisdom book with quotes from the princess given to another princess. You have taught me words of wisdom, so I'm returning the favor. Oh, that's very sweet. Love, Ria. P.S. I wrote this with my purple princess pen.
That I forgot to bring.
You forgot to bring. Did you also get the princess pen where you bought this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also
Thank you.
I got Kelly Keegs that book too because it just
screams both of us.
Both of you guys.
Yeah.
So I just felt like I had to get that for you guys.
Are you stocking up for a party or event? Through Instacart, you can get all your party food, decor, and more delivered in as fast as 1 hour. No more lifting heavy or long shopping trips. You can give yourself more time to party prep with delivery in as fast as 1 hour and more flexibility to pay now or pay later with Klarna. Instacart and Klarna make it easy to shop and pay now or later, so when you order delivery through the Instacart app or instacart.com, you can check out with Klarna and have more flexibility to pay in a way that fits your lifestyle. So get what you need now on Instacart and pay now or later with Klarna. If you're ordering from home, you can get delivery in as fast as 1 hour, or you can select a delivery window that best fits your schedule. It's that easy. And now you can order from over 1,000 stores nationwide. So shop and pay in a way that works for you. Start your cart on the Instacart app or instacart.com today. New customers get $20 off your first 2 orders of $80 or more per order when you pay with Klarna using code Klarna20. That's KLARNA. Terms apply. See instacart.com or download the app for more details and to start shopping. Check out with Klarna to pay now or later. California resident loans made or arranged pursuant to a California financing law license.
I'm going to read the notes that I wrote down in London because I can't get all my thoughts together right now, but I can go off my notes that I wrote.
Oh, so when do what your heart tells you.
It's a beautiful book.
Isn't that nice? Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. We got there and just a lot of misconceptions. Like, I thought that I had to be dressed prim and proper every second that I was in London, okay? That is not the case.
No.
We arrived... Marty and I got into
a full country dress code.
Marty and I got into the funniest fight before we left because I was getting very anxious. I kind of get anxious when I leave home. Like, I'm somebody who likes being comfortable in my own space. So I get a little anxious and I take it out in different places. And I know it's because we're leaving and I had thought, like, we're going on tour this week. Like, there's so much going on. And we were packing and I had gotten Marty this really cool suede jacket for Christmas. And he's worn it a couple times now. I really like it. And I was like, oh, you should pack that for London. It would be perfect. So he's packing and he's like, oh my God, I think I left my suede jacket at my brother's when we were there because I knew he wore it there. And he was like, or it's in your car.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to go check in your car. So he goes and checks in the car. It's not there. And he comes back and he's like, I think I left it. And I was like, really? Really? You left the jacket I got you at your brother's? So you don't like the jacket.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, and now you don't have a nice jacket.
You don't have a nice jacket.
I was like, you don't have a nice jacket to wear in London. I was like, what are you gonna wear?
How dare you walk the streets of London without your suede jacket?
I was like, what are you gonna wear in London? He was like, Ria, I'm fully packed. I have plenty of other jackets. Yeah. And I was like, but that one's the nicest one you have. And then I went in the shower and I started cracking up and he heard me and he came in and he was like, are you reflecting on what you just did out there? And I was like, absolutely. I was cracking up. I was like, I can't believe I just took my like travel anxieties out on you just not having this jacket. So when we got there, we were in sweatpants. Like,
but wouldn't he have looked so nice?
He would have looked, it would have looked so nice, but he had other great jackets. But when we got there, we were in full loungewear from the plane, like sweatpants, whatever. And we got there, we checked into our hotel by 9:30 and he was like, you want to go walk around? And I was like, we can't go walk around like this. Look at me. Like, I'm in full. And he was like, Ria, yes, you can.
Yeah, yeah.
You can walk the streets.
You can walk the streets.
In sweatpants. It's going to be okay. And I was like, all right, like, let me just fix my hair a little bit. So, like, fix myself up a little bit. We walked down. everybody was in sweatpants.
Yeah.
Everybody was in loungewear on the streets. I was like, okay. So my first thing that I wrote down was, you can dress however you want.
Yeah.
Like, there is no dress code in London that you need to, because Kelly Martin, our booker, who has been to London, really put a lot of pressure on me on what to wear there. I am so happy I didn't listen to her.
I think Americans put a lot of pressure on themselves when they're traveling anywhere in Europe also, because it's like you don't want to be judged as a
filthy
American. That you're like, oh, I gotta look nice.
Let me tell you,
because people always say that about Paris. They're like, oh, you're walking. Don't you dare be in flip flops walking around Paris. You're gonna stand out like a sore thumb. Sore thumb.
On average, they're better dressed than us.
My thought was they dress well. I'll just say, like, the entire place is way cleaner and 100 times nicer than New York City in general. It's just an upgrade in New York City is what my takeaway from the trip was. What I thought London is how they portray New York City in Epcot. Yeah. like this city, clean streets.
Yeah.
It's disgusting here. London, it's pretty clean. But very similar dressing vibes as to New York City. So my first thought was, you could dress however you want. Marty turned to me and said this. He said, even the trash on the street is polite. Like, everything there is just nice. There's nothing more intimidating than a pack of London teenagers.
Oh, I can't. I mean, I've never experienced it, but just the thought sends a shiver down my spine.
They are so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Also, little kids. This little boy must have been, I don't know, no older than 5-6 years old. There's
the little accent.
There's 2 little girls and their mom sitting at a table. He comes in alone into the restaurant, all right? He comes in alone to the restaurant, sits down like this with the menu.
Yeah.
I was stunned. He was manning the table. He's like 5 or 6 years old. I was stunned. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I'm glad I got to experience afternoon tea, but it's not for me. Although I do enjoy tea, I could only drink it for 1 hour at most. 3 hour afternoon tea.
I thought you were about to turn that into I thought you wrote a poem about that.
No. Just a long note about afternoon tea.
I enjoyed afternoon tea, but it was not for me.
That's perfect.
Go into a full poem.
That's what I would say. Afternoon tea, 3 hours with just finger foods. So we did the afternoon tea at Sketch, which is like the cool bathrooms that you see in London. You have to do it. Everyone says to do it. Oh my God, I lost my diamond. On my pen.
Yes.
To be clear. So we went to the afternoon tea, saw the bathrooms. The finger foods were fine. Like, they were little finger sandwiches.
What are we talking, like cucumber sandwiches?
I like a cucumber sandwich.
So do I.
A little salmon sandwich. Yeah. Cool. We are now about to embark on a huge journey throughout the day. Big Ben, London Eye. Yeah. What else did I say? Not Kensington, Buckingham Palace that day. We hadn't eaten the entire day after afternoon tea. I felt faint.
Yeah.
Then we went to this amazing Indian food restaurant called the Shoom. It was so fucking good. But yeah, afternoon tea, just not for me. I like tea a lot though. I enjoyed the tea. Yeah. But I really could drink it at any hour.
Good. You have a note about the food on there?
Yeah, okay, there's something.
Because I wanted to ask you if
So that's my next note actually. Oh, well, one before that. The cars and buses drive way more smoothly there. Everything is just smooth.
think that they're also just like better drivers.
They are. You don't feel afraid for your life if you get into a taxi.
Joe's brother-in-law is British. He's just a better driver.
Yeah.
How thrown off were you with the steering wheel being on the other side of the car?
At first, very thrown off, but I kind of expected it because
but it's still just like, whoa.
As long as you're not the one driving, you know?
You know where it gets you when you're walking across the street? You look the wrong way.
Yes. And then it says on the floor to like which way to look.
Yeah.
Did you go on the tube?
No, I went to go see the tube. Like, I saw it. I saw what it looked like on the inside.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't take the tube.
I walked everywhere.
It's a train.
It's a train.
But
it's an underground train.
It's an underground train.
It's better.
It's
It's underground train.
So reminder to fit food into your exploring or else you might feel faint. That's one of my things. The food was the places I went to were really good. People have different thoughts about London food. Oh, London's not known for their food. If you go to the right spots, they have amazing food. I had really amazing Italian food and I had really amazing Indian food. So I was very happy with my experience with that. Oh, I wrote this down. I'm drunk at lunch and I can't stop crying at how happy I am.
Multiple multiple moments of very happy texts that we received from you, just loving the trip.
I loved it so. We had the best time.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't ask for anything better. Like, it was just the best thing ever every single day. I almost
did you have like fully, were you busy every moment of every day?
Pretty much. I mean, there was we went to this on Thursday. We were invited to go to Bicester Village by somebody who is a fan of this podcast, and she was so sweet and set up this whole day for us there, which was really quite lovely.
Yeah.
Because it was
quite posh.
Yeah, because it was in the countryside.
Yeah.
And so we got out of the city, which was really cool. I saw like sheep and everything.
Yeah.
You know, I like my greenery.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. But we started that day around 9ish, and we left at around 2:30. It took us about an hour and a half to get back. We fell asleep for 3 hours when we got home from there, and then we were up till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Because your sleep thing is just fucked when you're there.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's really hard. What else did I have? I can't help but pick up on their lingo. It's natural. It's
just a better way.
It just happens there. Elton John pop-up at Bicester Village. I almost bought the full Elton John baseball. And actually this morning when I woke up to come here today, I was so upset with myself that I didn't just buy it. I actually didn't even look at the price because I was like, this is probably so much.
Well, there's no way it wasn't extremely expensive.
So I was like, you know what? Don't even think about it. But I really kind of regret not just buying it and not wearing it to a live show, or at least to hear it
or
today.
just like walking into the studio today.
It would have been hilarious.
Did you get any cash, like any actual pounds, or you just use your card?
No, use my card the whole time. Umbrellas are a problem for me, although it only rained once for a little bit.
That's nice.
I am not sleek with an umbrella. I don't use an umbrella ever in New York. I usually just pop my hood on to wherever I'm going.
What do you mean? You just like don't know the motion of opening and closing an umbrella?
No, like walking on the street with an umbrella. I'm bumping into people. Marty and I's height difference is a problem for umbrellas.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
honestly, him
a
holding
full foot taller than I am.
I feel like him holding an umbrella over both of you.
It was too high.
It's almost too high where like the rain would still go under it.
That's
somehow.
what was happening. So
like you're still getting wet because he's holding the umbrella too high up.
It was very sweet. He was trying to hold it for me, and I was like, this isn't working. The rain is hitting my face. You're too high up.
Yeah.
And so then when I would hold it, I would hit him in the face. It was umbrellas were a problem.
Just needed 2 individual umbrellas.
I had a Parent Trap moment while I was sitting in a cafe where, you know, the song "There She Goes, There She Goes Again."
Yeah. The song came on in the coffee shop.
I can't handle it. I really can't handle it. It was magical.
Yeah.
It was the
just
best trip ever. Yes, just like the Parent Trap because she goes to London and that song.
I'm pretty sure that's the song that plays when she like first arrives in London.
Yeah, and it was playing, and I was like, oh my god, this is playing while we're in. Oh gosh, okay.
I love that I texted Ria. Did you guys go to Abbey Road? And she was like, "What did you say?"
Getting there.
Oh, okay.
That's my next note, which I'm glad you brought that up. So. I wrote, why is the London Bridge so popular? Okay, there's songs about the London Bridge.
Here's the thing. The Tower Bridge is way cooler.
We went to Tower Bridge.
Yeah.
London Bridge is the least exciting bridge I've ever seen. It is barely a bridge. It's barely a bridge. We were stunned because there's so many songs about London Bridge. Every bridge here is more exciting than that bridge.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, it really is a bridge. So then when everyone said to go to Abbey Road, I was like, you know what? No, because it's just a road.
Yeah. It's
quite literally.
Didn't want to ruin it.
It's quite literally just a road and we don't have to go.
You're disappointed that they didn't go?
I want you to go. Yeah.
But
you're not a big Beatles fan.
I'm
so
not
whatever.
like a huge Beatles
It's
fan.
just like,
so it's like, for me, the Elton John pop-up shop, because I love Elton John, was cool. Abbey Road to me, I'm not like a huge Beatles person.
It's just,
so
I'm the type of guy who like, I'm like, wow, this is where they stepped. Like I used to just, when I lived in London, just go to different historical places. Like I went to the apartment building that Jimi Hendrix died in and just was like, wow,
that's
he died in there.
I feel that, but at the same time, I was like, once we saw London Bridge was literally just a bridge, which I probably should have expected.
Right.
I said,
But you like Tower Bridge.
Yeah, it was cool.
Tower Bridge is cool.
Yeah. I was like, Abbey Road is... It's just going to be a road.
It's just going to be a road.
And then we have to like awkwardly ask someone to take a picture of us doing the crossing.
But you know, like you go there's going to be so many other people who are also there taking that picture. So it's like, you just
you
say, hey,
pick for pick.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
So Monopoly was a huge highlight of the trip. I am so happy I got these tickets. It was one of the funniest days of my life. Like, truly, we laughed about this Monopoly game all fucking day and night. We couldn't stop talking about it because we were paired up with random team members. I thought at first that like we would be playing together and like we'd play against other people. No, we were on a team with 4 other people that were playing against their coworkers. So their coworkers had made a team. They were the outcast, okay? They were the 4 outcasts that didn't get picked.
Gotcha.
And they had to be on a team with us.
Yeah.
They were not pleased at first. You could tell they really didn't want to like make friends with us at first. And then they started opening up because we started joking around.
Were they British?
Yes. They each had, it was like a TV show because they each had such a distinct personality, all 4 of them. There was Jane, Rach, Banky, and Mike, okay?
Banky, British.
And you know what they put her as? The banker. Because we each had to
obviously
have assigned jobs. They were like, Banky's the banker. I already talked about it on my Instagram story enough, so I can't really recreate like what we talked about.
Just can't recreate the magic of the moment.
The magic of what that day was like. But holy shit, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Like, just everything about it. This woman, Jane, I kid you not, she had chocolate all over her mouth, okay?
Nobody told her?
Fran, it wasn't like the kind where you can say you have a little chocolate.
Oh, got a little something.
She had chocolate all over her lips, all in her teeth. It was disgusting but charming. Like,
are you sure it was chocolate?
I'm 100% sure it was chocolate. Okay. Like, if it was like a beauty mark or something like that, I wouldn't. It was 100 because it would move a little bit, you know? Some would come off during the game. Like, it was just disgusting but amazing. She just had chocolate all over her face. When she was being coy at first, and she was like, "Do either of you want to be captain?" Because I said Marty was a pro, because I was like really hyping him up.
Hyped him up.
And they were like, "Oh, so do you want to be captain?" And he was like, "No." So I was like, "Oh, why don't you be captain? Like, you seem excited." And she was like, "Okay, fine." And then she really took that and ran with it, because then every challenge we had to do, like, she was trying to be the head of the, you know what I mean? Like, you got to let other people play.
Yeah.
Rach was a bitch. She was a nasty bitch. And you can tell that they wanted nothing to do with Rach on that trip. Like, she was the outcast.
They were all coworkers.
They were all coworkers. Yeah. We neglected to ask them what they did, which was just rude on our parts to not be like, what do you guys do? But we were just so taken aback by the experience in general. Rach was so nasty. When I was on the floor, like, because you had to like build houses, very interactive. Yeah. She was like, this game really isn't made for 6 people. And I was like, oh my God. So then I never participated in another challenge after that, because I wanted Rach to get her time.
Yeah, yeah.
She just had these little comments here and there. Oh, she wanted to cheat at every challenge. She was like, well, nobody's watching. Like, let's just tell them we did this. And I was like, no, Rach.
My God, the integrity of the game.
Mike was really an all-star. Like, he was just happy to be there. If there were wigs, he'd put them on. Like, good vibes. Yeah. Banky was kind of quiet, but you could tell she had like a wild side to her. And then my biggest nightmare but biggest dream came true. Dance battle. Okay. The leader of Monopoly goes, all right, it's the ending of the game. To win more money, we're going to do a dance battle. And they were like, appoint somebody from your team to lead the dance battle. And Marty goes, she's a great dancer, pointing at me. And I was like, no. And he was like, you have to do it. And now they're all looking at me. They're like,
you got to do it now.
You're now our dance leader. And I said, guys, let's just do this move. And I gave him a move, and we all did it, and we won. We won the dance battle. But can you imagine? Like, I have this weird thing where
what was the move?
I can either get up in front of
you don't have to do it, but can you just
it was like
yeah
like you're slapping somebody's ass in front of you. And let me tell you, Banky hit that. She hit that hard. They were excited about it. But I can't like figure out who I am sometimes. Like either I'm so shy and can't do anything in front of a crowd, or I thrive. And in this moment, I was so shy. I was like, I can't. I am crumbling right now. But then we won and I pulled through. So that was amazing. So Monopoly was just an experience all around. We had the best time there. And that's really the end of my notes. I've been talking for a half an hour now.
How did you like Hyde Park?
Beautiful. The parks were so nice. Portobello Road, Notting Hill, I think was my favorite area.
I'm so jealous.
I told her that's where Notting Hill.
Obvious, duh.
Well, I mean, but Portobello Road is actually where his store was.
That was maybe my favorite place. So Kensington Palace, I didn't talk about this. Met Gala is tonight, so this is kind of fitting. They were running an exhibit from April to October. It's called Crown to Couture, where they have a bunch of celebrities' dresses that they worn to certain events in here, like their actual dresses, a lot of them from the Met Gala. So I saw Blake Lively's from 2022, which the detail in person was just amazing.
I'd imagine like seeing, you can only really see so much in a picture. Seeing it in real life has got to be a different experience.
It was beautiful. And some of them had glass surrounding and some didn't. Like Kendall's, I'm assuming because of like how like the jewels from 2021 had faux glass around that. Really still beautiful to see. I saw Billie Eilish's, Timothée Chalamet, Billy Porter's, so many that was just awesome. Like I was like, and then you were in Kensington Palace, so it was
so cool.
Also cool to see like the things written on doors, like the Queen's apartment. It was just very, very cool in general. So I would say Notting Hill and then the Kensington Palace experience, and of course everything about it was just awesome. Like just a
10 out of 10 experience in London.
10 out of 10.
I'm very happy that I'm just happy for you that the hype was real. Like you were so excited. You had London on your list for so long. You're like, I really, really, really want to go to London, and it lived up to the expectations.
It really did. The only thing that didn't live up to the expectations was the McDonald's.
Oh, I saw your review.
McDonald's.
That chicken Big Mac, though,
it was so good.
Really
okay, the chicken Big Mac was fucking amazing.
Big Mac looked so
just
good.
get that here. You have the ingredients. Just make it here. Don't understand. Just make it here.
Yeah.
But everything else was McDonald's.
Yeah.
The snack wrap was. Didn't want anything to do with that. Might have been the one we got.
I mean, grilled chicken is...
It was just the...
I understand people go and get grilled chicken at a fast food place.
Yeah.
I'm not getting grilled chicken at a fast... It's just not why I'm there.
Me either. The dessert was delicious, the sugar donuts. But altogether, it was just McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I should have expected that because at the end of the day, it's just a fast food place.
Yep.
And just because you're in London doesn't mean it's going to be high-end food. The fries tasted really, really good.
You mean the chips?
The chips, yes.
The chips.
They do have fries written down, though, like at a lot of places. They don't, Yeah.
Maybe
Another misconception.
To make it easier for people like
everybody else.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. But it was...
Did you have any fish and chips?
I was going to ask the same thing.
We had fish, but no chips.
No walking into a pub and ordering fish and chips.
No, we did go into some the first night we were there. We walked around Soho. We popped in, whatever, but no fish and chips. We went to Borough Market.
The pub I went to in England in Epcot was lovely.
I went to one in Epcot too. It was quite nice. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We want everyone to do one thing during Mental Health Awareness Month, and that is take care of yourself and take care of your brain. Sometimes life can get in the way, you get stressed out, it just kind of takes over. But just take a moment this month to pause and have conversations with yourself that you may not usually have. Maybe you are stressed about something at work, in life, friendships, relationships, whatever it is. You can look deeper in those and have conversations with yourself, and maybe somebody else or maybe somebody at BetterHelp can help you as well. We're partnering with BetterHelp for Mental Health Awareness Month, and we'll keep the conversations going at Barstool all year long. If you want to get started at BetterHelp today, visit betterhelp.com/office to get 10% off your first month. That's once again, betterhelp.com/office to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/office. Borough Market.
Some of those markets are hit or miss depending on the day you go.
Borough Market was was a miss for me. And
I think you would have liked Camden better, and I know that people were telling you to not go.
Yeah, so for some reason when
I have no context on to comment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Borough's mainly just food.
Yeah, and that's why I liked the Notting Hill, the Portobello Road markets on Saturday. Was awesome. Like there was all these little things. And then also we went and ate there too. Borough Market was just food and not a lot of like amazing, like we had tacos that I really didn't, they were fine. Like I wasn't like, oh, this is amazing. I had a good donut there, but I wouldn't be like, you have to go to Borough Market based on my experience. Like you said they're hit or miss. So could have been.
I've been on days where it's dead, and then I've been on days where it's like awesome.
Yeah, it was a miss for me. But what was Camden Market?
Yeah.
For some reason, the people in London told me not to go to Camden Market. Oh, and Noah had suggested.
Is that
other
also food, or is that like more like a flea market?
That's more like Portobello, where it's like there's a section where it's just all food trucks and everything, but then there's a huge like section where it's shopping and clothes and signs and cool stuff.
If there's two spots, I've been weary of mentioning that I didn't go to this one spot that it just didn't fit into the trip. There was one spot that we really wanted to go to. So Camden, it was a choice between Borough and Camden. Everybody in London said go to Borough, not Camden. Now, if I want to go back, I'll go to Camden instead.
How did you get to Borough? Did you walk down the River Thames,
We walked and then we took a taxi.
Yeah.
Because that was far from where I was staying. Not too far, but Covent Gardens.
I thought you went.
We didn't make it. So that day when we were saying we made a choice between Covent Gardens and Little Venice. And the people there kept saying go to Little Venice. They were like, Covent Gardens is obviously very nice, but all the things you've seen are kind of similar to Covent Gardens. Like you're gonna see shops and cool streets. They were like, go to Little Venice because that doesn't really get like talked about as much. It's all these.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's really cool. It's all these boats lined up that are restaurants or cafes or little shops that are on the water.
Very cute.
It was very cute. So we ended up having our last dinner there, on the water at night. Like really cool.
Yeah.
So I would recommend that as a cute spot because
what do you think of
nobody
Big Ben?
recommended it to me. What
do you think of Big Ben?
So cool.
Yeah.
Like it
lives up.
He's
big.
Oh
my gosh, it was so cool.
Just like the color.
Yeah, I was so excited to be there. And then London Eye is right there.
Yeah.
So then we walked down to the London Eye, and then we saw there was an aquarium.
Yes.
And we were like, let's go to the aquarium instead of going on the London Eye. Yeah, we went to the aquarium, took a bunch of pictures.
I love a
I didn't
aquarium.
post because I was like afraid people would get mad at because do people get mad about aquariums? You know, like some people get mad about
SeaWorld,
people get mad at.
Yeah, SeaWorld, people get mad.
Yeah.
But aquariums are different, like fish, like right? Like what was in the aquarium?
I guess it is like owning like a fish
have
tank.
Animals.
Yeah, what was the biggest thing in there?
Penguins.
I mean, they normally like the big ones. You hope take good care.
It looked like they were being taken good care of from the outside looking in. But it was so cool. So there was like the aquarium, Shrek's Adventure, all of that. Next to London Eye, we were like, "What's Shrek's Adventure?" So we walked and we were like, "Oh, that's a movie. Let's go to the aquarium." So we ended up going to the aquarium, and that was really cool. That whole day was so cool. Everything was awesome.
What Shrek's Adventure?
It was like a little movie thing.
Oh,
I don't know. I thought we were gonna. It was like.
I'm intrigued. That's why.
That's why we walked. We would have never went to the aquarium if we didn't see Shrek's Adventure advertised in big letters.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was so cool.
Did you ever stay out late?
Oh, I want to go.
Because like I was gonna say, like I feel like London, everything shuts down sooner than New York.
Yeah, we were.
It gets real quiet after. Like,
it does.
11.
We were outside at like 11, 12.
Yeah.
In like Soho, which was really funny. Somebody.
And obviously, with the time difference, it's way easier to stay out late.
Yeah.
When you go that way.
There wasn't a lot of options to eat. Like if we wanted to eat late at night,
all the pubs closed.
Our
like
hotel
11.
had like 24 hours. But somebody messaged Marty the first night we were walking in Soho, and it was a guy, and he wrote like, "Bloke, did I just see you walking in Soho?"
Wait, what?
And I was like, "What? Like that's so crazy!" Like, and also he called you bloke. Like it's just, it was just funny. But it was just. it lived up to the expectations. It exceeded expectations. Like you said, I was a little afraid that I had hyped up.
I know, that's what I was
head.
afraid of too. I was like, she's so excited to go. Like, I hope it really is a good trip because she was so excited to go.
It is by far the best vacation I've ever been on.
Yeah.
But it was a different type of vacation I've ever been on. Like, I've never been I've never been on a vacation like sightseeing. Like, I've only ever really
Right. You're going to like, you're going somewhere, you're sitting on a beach.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, I'm just so like, there's so many cool places I want to go to. I want to admit something.
Okay.
Kind of dumb. Really dumb, actually.
Is it what you texted me and Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I not say it?
No, God.
I didn't realize
it's not really that crazy
how close all the other countries were. Like they hop countries like we hop states, and I just wasn't really fully aware of that. And I realized that's dumb. I didn't,
that's why it was such a big deal.
It's your first time there. You've never been to that part of the world ever.
I learned so much on this trip, and that's what I really loved, because sometimes I feel like I get dumber by the day just talking on a podcast every day. And never learning anything new.
Listening to myself talk.
Yeah, like I just listen to myself babble every day.
This is a very cultural trip for you.
Yeah, and I just feel like I learned. I really learned so much. Like
that's why Brexit was such a big deal.
Oh my God! I sent Devin a video. They were protesting Brexit.
Yeah,
and they were playing the
Wait, that's what they were protesting?
Yeah, so it was like. That song was like, we are Penn State. They were playing that song, dancing while holding up their protesting signs. I was like, how nice is it to come here and have no idea what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this has nothing to do with America.
Yeah.
You protest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here, but you guys do your thing. It was like a party.
Yeah. Were they protesting against it, or
Fran couldn't tell you.
They went back in, probably.
I couldn't tell you, but they were having the time of their lives.
Yeah.
I could tell you that much. They were full EDM music going on. It was just, I could talk. I'm sorry, I've talked about this so much.
No, but now it's so good. I'm excited for you because I feel like it's just opened your eyes to you're gonna be going back to Europe all the time now. You're gonna be like planning your next trip to some new country.
I'm hitting all the spots.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that you can literally go to Spain in less than 2 hours. Yeah. You can go to Italy less than 2 hours. 55 minutes to Amsterdam, Paris. Yeah. All these places are so close.
Yeah. Even Greece. Like you can go anywhere.
Switzerland,
Sweden,
Scotland,
they're all there.
Ireland,
they're all right there.
They're like going to Florida.
Ireland is literally like right there.
It's literally right. It is like jumping from New York to Florida.
Yep.
That's why they're so, cultured, because they can pop over to every fucking place.
Yeah.
We're just popping state to state. Every taxi driver we have was like, oh, where are you from? New York. Oh, what's it? I'm like, you're good. I was like, you're good here. Like, you've seen it if you've been here. Yeah. You've just seen a nicer version of it.
Yeah.
In my opinion. It's just a nicer, because I was thinking, which is weird, I was actually watching the episode of Friends last night where they bring Anna Faris, the person, Monica and Chandler, they bring her around New York. She wants to see all the sights, and Chandler comes back like decked out and full like I heart New York. Yeah. He's like, New York's awesome. He's like, obviously I've seen it, but like I haven't seen it. It's kind of like when people come here and they're like, I want to see Times Square and the Empire State Building, but I imagine their reaction is a lot less excited than my reaction when I saw those things.
Yeah.
Did you go to Piccadilly Circus, that area?
We walked past it.
It's like their Times Square kind of.
What I thought was so cool, so we were staying in Oxford Circus, basically, like right there.
That's a good area.
The street performers, it couldn't be more friendly. little kids dancing with the street performers.
Yeah.
A whole new world. I am the Little Mermaid. No, Aladdin. Sorry.
Or you want to be part of their world.
I want to be part of their world. Yeah, it was just, oh gosh, a dream.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm trying to think of
so glad you had such a good
things
time.
I missed. I know, I feel bad that I've been talking for so long about this, but it just was so cool. Like, it really was just a magical experience, and I can't wait to go back to Europe.
Yeah,
I want to go back as a group to London.
Should.
Like, I think all of us there would have such a fun time. We got to make it happen.
I know.
I was doing in Instagram. You can look at the analytics.
We got to expand our overseas audience.
Of your countries, and it was like, UK was like 1%, and I was like 1% of 530,000 followers. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So like, there's people there.
We could do a show maybe with like 50 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe people will come. I don't know, but it was. What I really loved was having new experiences in my head to think about. Does that make sense? Like,
it does.
Every day we kind of go about our lives, and we you know, I've seen what I've seen, whatever, and you think about just day to day, normal, and I'm like, wow, like I have new scenery in my head to fall asleep to.
Actual,
you know, like when you go to sleep and you like about
an actual cultural awakening.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really learning new things.
Yeah.
And just like, you know, when you fall asleep and you like think of things to fall asleep to,
yeah.
you know, like every night I just thought about London.
Yeah.
Like I was like, Big Ben.
So I just lived a day, in London. Now I want to dream about London.
Kensington Palace. I was so upset to leave.
Yeah. You said you cried leaving.
We landed in New York and I hated it. I hated it so much. I was like, you're all fucking filthy. You're all fucking gross. Like, seriously? The bathrooms? The fact that nobody here can clean up their fucking shit in the bathrooms makes no sense to me. Why in America are there toilets filled to the brim with fucking shit?
Yeah.
But in London, they're not.
Did you notice the toilets there, they spin the other way, the water?
No, I didn't notice that. Everything's the other way there. Everything is just
I wanted you to go on the tube because I wanted
opposite.
you to see how clean and quiet they were.
I looked inside, I peeked, and I was like, all right, we don't need to do that. But I just was like, man, like, people here are really fucking filthy. And I'm sure
we love New York.
Listen, don't get me wrong, like, I love it here.
Yeah.
I love living here. Probably gonna go out this weekend and have a blast. Yeah. Like, I love my life.
Yeah.
But I just was like, the bathrooms got to me.
Yeah.
The bathrooms in the airports got to me.
Now you guys are going to take so many more trips together and do like so many new places.
And this is so cheesy, but we're like truly, oh my God, I'm going to sound so cheesy, but it's like,
no, but you
like,
got to do it together.
We're like truly
it's
best
nice.
friends.
Yeah.
Like we laugh at everything together and we're like, this is just so cool. Like every experience is so cool.
I feel like you're so both experiencing. No, it's sweet because it's also like, it's not like one of you has done, like you're experiencing it together.
Neither of us have been like on sightseeing vacations.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So that was the first time
like
for
you
both
guys
of
are
us.
doing it together.
Yeah, that was our first time, both of us going to Europe. So it was so cool. But yeah, I'm stuck on the bathrooms in America versus there. Clean it up. Like
Lou?
They call it toilets.
Yeah, the toilet.
Just why?
A water closet.
Why can't people be fucking clean here in the bathroom? I'm just asking about the bathroom.
Yeah.
Clean up after
You mean
yourself.
like public restrooms?
Public restrooms I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Filthy here. And they're, and then you go there.
It depends where you go. There's places in London.
I'm sure there are people that are listening to me.
You were going to nice ass bougie places.
From London that are probably like, trust me, there's dirty places. And there's dirty places. There's dirty places everywhere.
Yep.
There's scary places everywhere.
Yep.
There's crime everywhere.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But truly an amazing time. Shall we get into the rest
Noah,
of the show?
any exciting moments from your week of doing nothing or?
I went home. I was
How was
sick
the foster?
I got pretty sick, and then I got my dad sick. My sister had some lacrosse games that I went to, but yeah, we got a new foster dog, and at first I wasn't the biggest fan.
So like the last one?
Yeah, I was just like,
you have trust issues with dogs.
Yeah, and then he grew on me over time. His name's Benny. He was so skinny. Like I don't think he wherever he came from, he was like malnourished.
Poor baby.
So he's already like bulking up.
Yeah.
But like he'll get way cuter once he's like. But yeah, there was a problem where like he would kind of like growl at Murray, and I think they're becoming friends. But no, I didn't really do anything.
It's more of an adjustment period.
I didn't do anything. I just sat at my parents' house for the most part. I went to the doctor, got my ears cleaned.
Oh my God, you love that.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's why it feels rude that I didn't say no. What did you do first?
No,
but I knew he
nothing.
didn't do anything.
I know, that's why I said
It was honestly like
so
I
that
would have
was your
loved
week of nothing.
to go to London or something, but
you could have came with us.
Would have been so funny.
I actually did say like, would it be worth it to like to go there without telling you and then just like but then I'm like, I don't want to ruin their vacation because like after that one moment it's like, oh, I'm here now.
Yeah,
so then I have to like
the
do
surprise
everything
is
with
funny, but then you're like, ooh, now they
can't
feel
do anything
obligated to hang out with you the whole time.
Yeah.
But
well, you know what I was gonna do though? What's the book that you hate?
Verity.
Yeah, I was gonna like leave that in like different places, like buy like 10 of them and then like leave it like in different places in London. Like if I went to London and you'd be like, what the fuck? You'd like
that is
actually like an
going
all-time
at-
hilarious prank. That's extremely thought out.
That's like going out
And
of
would
your
have
way
to take
to scare me.
and would literally
To
take so
extreme,
much
like-
work.
But even if it wasn't London, I was thinking about like, what if I did that? Like just left it in places in your life. Like,
I mean, I wish you saved this idea because if we did that on tour, it would have been so fucking
I know,
funny.
Just in
I know.
every spot.
Every city we went to, we just had a Verity. We asked the hotel to like put it on
Oh
the
my
nightstand
God.
of every hotel we
Damn.
went into,
I
of
should've-
just your
Stop.
room.
That would
So it's
creep
like
me out
in
so
Dallas, and like at every hotel we go to, the book's just waiting for you. on the
After the
bed.
second one, I would have been like, "Fuck you guys!" Like I realized what's happening here.
yeah.
Oh, that would have been funny. Your Murray posted, and I said it to
Oh,
you
yeah.
because Murray posted an Instagram that was like the two dogs, but as like a Wes Anderson film. And I watched it and was like, this had to have been Noah.
It was
had to have been
Yeah.
Noah.
Very creative.
I don't know. I was so bored and
Creating content.
Yeah, creating content. And then I
Murray's
was like,
almost at 20,000 followers.
that's crazy. But I was like upset.
Murray's growing on Instagram faster
Does
than us.
Murray?
Faster than
I want to
anyone.
like talk to your mom about like Murray being recognized
Yeah.
on the street.
I think he does.
I feel like he's probably a local Cape Cod
When
celebrity.
we go to my sister's lacrosse games, he's like an actual celebrity. Like the
I
whole
feel like
team,
if you
everyone
were walking
there.
Murray, people would be like,
No one cares about me. Yeah. Like, no.
Be
I
like,
don't
"Murray."
know. I was upset that video I made didn't go viral. I was like, what the hell? Like,
"Hey, maybe you never know. You never
Yeah,
know
could
what
go.
reels could pop off at
Yeah.
any minute."
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it was.
And
a
now
trip,
we're back, and we are literally
Tour.
going right into tour. There's not a
We are-
spare moment.
There is not a spare moment. We are flying to Texas on Wednesday.
I'm pumped.
I am so pumped. I'm going straight off adrenaline, like because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so fucked up. My sleep is gonna be so fucked up. I already unpacked because I knew that we had to repack. I'm excited though. It's gonna be really cool. Denver tickets will go on sale Wednesday. I know everyone's asking about that. Tampa, those tickets are still on sale. By the way,
there's still some left from Minneapolis
And,
too.
And we got a good guest coming to Tampa.
yeah, we do have a good guest coming to Tampa. Should we say it or should we not?
We can announce it maybe in a more official way.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
we'll
we'll wait.
announce it.
We'll wait.
Yeah.
We do have a good guest, and yeah, should we get into the rest of the topics?
Let's do it. What did we miss this
All
week?
right, let's get into the
I gotta
topics.
say, you know what's so nice is where you really kind of try and disconnect. Like, I was so enjoying like not looking at anything besides Sofia Richie's wedding content.
I was so up to date with everything because when I would lay in bed at night and couldn't fall asleep till 4 a.m, I was just on
Scrolling.
Just scroll. It was like,
Yeah.
Isn't it a nice feeling though that when you're up, you could be up at 4 or 5, you know that everyone else you know is up because everyone's.
yes,
You could text anyone and they'd answer you.
yeah. It was. It felt safe.
Yeah.
And then you were like it was my parents' anniversary on the 29th. And I was like, oh my God, I'm texting them so early. Like they're going to be like, wow, such a good kid. She remembered so early. Really, it's just because we were ahead.
Just so far ahead.
All right, let's get into the topics. We're going to be talking about all of the rumors about Sydney Sweeney, Glen Powell, Gigi Paris, Sydney Sweeney's fiance. We'll go through all of that. Sofia Richie's wedding, of course. The new Kardashians on Hulu trailer, Kim and Kourtney drama, a little pre-Met Gala talk, see who's going, who's not going. And a little quick congratulations to Tish Cyrus, who is engaged.
Yep.
So let's
some
get into the
trivia.
topics. Oh, wait.
Trivia.
We recorded trivia.
We did.
last
It's
thing
it's
that'll-
the last thing that'll be from the old studio.
Oh, totally forgot about that. All right. We have a game of trivia as well. So let's get into the topics.
You guys heard us talking about rental clothing rental services that we wanted to get into that. Well, now we're going to talk about Fashion Pass. So right now they are offering an amazing deal that you're going to want to check out. You can get unlimited rentals, so you can swap out your items as many times a month as you want. So you can basically get new clothes every single week without wasting money on outfits that you'll only wear once. So who doesn't love saving things like that? I just got my first Fashion Pass order. I was very happy with it. I got this pair of jeans that I love. I've been wearing a ton. And then what's also great is you can keep stuff if you do want to buy it as well. The brands are amazing. I think, hopefully, if it works, that I'm going to wear one for this Dallas show coming up. It's a really cute set from Show Me Your Muumuu, which is another brand that is great. They have a ton of options on Fashion Pass. So they also have great brands like For Love and Lemons, Good American, Free People, and so many more. Free shipping both ways. They take care of dry cleaning. And if you love something, you can buy it for up to 80% off retail price. So the pair of jeans I got, honestly, I probably might keep because I think they're great. Other tops I can try. And then it was great for, going on vacation. If I wanted a couple dresses that I know I'm not going to wear again, but I want something spicy for vacation, it's a great way to rent it and then send it back. So go to fashionpass.com/chicks and use code chicks for $20 off your first month of unlimited rentals.
All right, let's get into the topics. We're going to start off with Sydney Sweeney and Glen Powell and everything that's going on there, because who knows what to believe anymore. So they filmed...
Friend of the program, Glen Powell.
Yes, he is. And I want him to come back and sit right on this couch and tell us exactly what's happening right now, because it's quite confusing. They were filming their new rom-com together in Australia. They seemed quite cozy. They went to the zoo together with his family.
And a lot of the pictures that came out were from the set, like from them filming.
Yes.
So obviously they're in character, but then there was all these added extra activities that they seemed to do outside of filming.
A couch video that did not seem like it was during the movie, where he threw her back and it was something.
I feel like he is a very charming guy, and very not necessarily over the top flirty, but definitely, he's a charmer. I feel that energy from him.
Yeah, and Sydney Sweeney, she knows what she's doing, and I feel like they had this chemistry on set, and it was very palpable, and everyone could feel it on the outside. And then rumors began because Gigi Paris, who was Glen Powell's girlfriend at the time, now ex-girlfriend, was posting, these quotes on Instagram, cryptic messages, deleted their posts together. Yeah. They had been together for, I think, 4 or 5 years. And all of those were gone, and people were like, it seems like they may have broken up.
Yeah.
And that was confirmed to be true.
Slowly but surely, certain stories started to come out. Like, it was all speculation, and then it was like People Magazine reporting that, Gigi and Glenn had actually broken up weeks ago, and it just wasn't working out, and the distance was too much, and him being away filming all the time, and kind of selling a different story. Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, there's also the side of it where this feels very Gaga and Bradley Cooper to me, because so many more people are gonna either watch or just know that this rom-com that they're doing is gonna be a thing, because I don't know how much mega crazy press that would have gotten if this wasn't being talked about.
Yeah, I think definitely now everybody's going to watch it. But Gigi confirmed that they broke up when she posted a picture or video, and she wrote
TikTok.
Respect yourself, on to the next one.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, okay, they broke up. Now everyone was like, is Sydney and her fiance still together?
Straight up engaged.
They are engaged, and they are still together. They were spotted out this weekend.
Another very interesting release of photos.
Sydney does look quite happier with Glenn in the pictures than her fiance, but at the same time, how happy are you going to be when paparazzi's screaming at your face saying, are you guys still together? Are you cheating on him with Glenn? Did Glenn cheat on Gigi with you? I would imagine it would be hard to be like, oh my God, happy-go-lucky, while paparazzi's screaming in your face. They seem good though, I guess. I guess they're fine. If that was their declaration of being like, no, we're still together.
I know. I also
but Glenn and Sydney's chemistry is
no, it's definitely
off
there.
the charts.
It's for sure there. I think it's kind of hard to not have chemistry with either of them. Like I just think like individually both of them, you know? Like I think and you put them together just as chemistry off the chart, but I think they could have chemistry with like that tree back there, like Glenn and both of them,
just charismatic people.
Yeah, exactly. But there was also before the pictures of Sydney and her fiance came out, there was like paparazzi pictures of him like leaving their house, and he had like all these bags. So people were freaking out. It's just he has got to be like, this is insane and the most that I've ever been watched, because I do feel like, you know, Sydney is very famous, but she has kept her relationship very private. Like we don't really know that much about this guy. He's a little bit older. But like we don't really know any details about him. She's never really talked about him. So it's very vague, which is why I think as outsiders, it's so easy for us to be like, just, you know, they got nothing. It's, you know, we don't really know their history. We don't know what their life is like. And if it's at the point where he knows that they made a movie together, maybe he and Glenn know each other, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're fighting through something. I also kind of find it weird now. Maybe this is just how some people are, especially when you have like a giant fucking engagement ring. But I feel like she does not wear her engagement ring a lot.
I find that odd.
So do I.
Like, what's the point? Why have the engagement ring?
I know.
You could be engaged metaphorically.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But like I was zooming in on the pictures of them walking on the street together and was like, I don't think she's even wearing it here.
Like, but why wouldn't you wear it?
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't understand, why wouldn't you wear it? You know?
You don't want to lose it?
You could not want to lose it. But like,
if that's your fear, then get a different ring.
Or if it's like a huge ring, you don't want to get robbed, like, or
I know, but that's not, like, if that's really your fear, then I feel like don't make that your choice,
because then
if you are like loaded and you're a rich person and you have this mega ring and you're afraid about it, get a fake and like wear the fake around. I still wouldn't want to be like bare finger.
Yeah, it'd be like, I'm engaged, I want everyone to know it.
Yeah,
because
or having some kind of something.
It's almost like you're supposed to be like, I'm proud to be engaged.
Yeah.
So like, I'm proud. This is gonna be my husband, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
But maybe
I don't know why. I just feel like she doesn't wear it a lot.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe that's just like a privacy thing for her.
Yeah, but we know nothing about their relationship, so
yeah, she really doesn't share anything about it.
They could be great. We just wouldn't know it. As for Gigi, I do feel bad for her because, of course, now people are like pitting her against Sydney Sweeney and being, you know, like the comparisons and all of that, and also like, if I find out that my man is filming a rom-com with Sydney Sweeney, I'm probably backing out before he can break up with me. Yeah. Like, I'm probably like, respectfully, I'm out before you can dump me, because I'm
Top Gun Maverick, go right ahead. Sydney Sweeney rom-com, not staying around for that one.
I'm not really rooting for you on that one. You know, like just straight up. That's I don't think I
calls him Top Gun. Right?
Yeah, and then Sydney calls him Top Gun, and he's like, I love when she calls me that. Like, that would make, as a girlfriend, that would make me fucking sick.
That one video of them on the red carpet.
The videos on the carpet, the pictures on the carpet.
She just like, there's like a giant pause, and she's just staring at him.
Like, there's just a line, I feel like, when you are co-stars. Like, that is why Ashton Kutcher and Reese Witherspoon were so fucking awkward on the red carpet, because this happens. Then you get this, and it's like, you don't need to call him Top Gun, Sydney. You know, like, calm down, relax.
Yeah, look, there's
and I'm still a fan of everybody involved.
Oh yeah,
but as like in that situation, if I'm Glenn's girlfriend, I'd be like, that's fucking nasty.
Yeah,
that she's calling you Top Gun and you're letting that happen.
Yeah,
that's a little. Come on. You don't need to do that. So
yeah, it's a messy web for them. But
now, if Glenn and Sydney, if Sydney feels like she should leave her fiance, she should. I don't know the details, but if Sydney, you know, like, you don't know, like, this guy's older, has a lot of money. But once again, I'm just saying things that may not be true. Like, I don't think. I mean, they could possibly be so in love, and we wouldn't know it.
This guy and Glenn are that far off in age.
But if there's nothing between them, do you think, why wouldn't they just come out and be like, hey, like,
there's nothing between us? Maybe they like the rumors for the movie. So
yeah,
we built into it.
They just said hello, Gaga, Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper.
I feel like this is way, I don't know why, but this feels like more real than that.
I think Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga banged.
I mean, the whole world was pretty adamant that there was something going on
in Arena's face.
And then he got divorced, so you know.
Listen, I'm just making, you know.
So this says that he's 13 years older, so he's 38-ish.
Damn, he's old.
No, that's her fiance.
No, I know. I mean, compared to her.
Glen's 34.
Yeah,
so Glen and Sydney have like a 10-ish year age difference.
Yeah, you don't make, you know.
We talked about this before. Like, we really don't. When she got engaged, we were like, who the heck is this guy?
Right. We know nothing about him. They could be madly in love. She could think he's the most special thing in the world, and same thing with him, but we wouldn't know. It's like we are just seeing the videos of Glen and Sydney, so we're like, oh my God, they look like they have a ton of chemistry. But they're also two actors who have to have chemistry for a rom-com. So they really could just be playing all of us to watch this movie.
Completely.
I'm going to watch it.
I completely agree. It's totally, their chemistry's off the charts. They're gonna be great in a rom-com together. They could be a steady rom-com pairing.
It'll be a more enjoyable watch if I know they're together. Like if they come out before and they're dating.
I mean, I don't know. There's just something about the rom-com couple actors that, like, when it works, it works. And even the flirtation can be like a friendship flirtation. I just think of like Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey, and they have done multiple rom-coms together. Their rom-com chemistry is off the charts. Like, their regular chemistry is great. And even when they talk, like, they did that Instagram Live for the anniversary of the movie, and that was literally just on Instagram Live. And they're both, married in relationships, and their chemistry is still off the charts. Like, you can tell that they still like have that thing that connects them, but there's not an actual real life romantic element to it. So sometimes they feel like when these actors are so good at the rom-com vibe, it's hard for them to break out of it in real life, even when the actual romance element isn't there.
Maybe Gigi was cool with it until like they maybe she felt they got too close, and she was like, you know what, I'm feeling like if you respected me that much, you wouldn't be getting this close.
I'm assuming she lives in LA, and like, even just regardless of what movie he was filming, he's in Australia for an extended period of time. Like, he's gone for a while. That's not easy. I'm pretty sure I just saw somebody on Instagram posted, or I think maybe like Dumaj, someone had shared it where somebody posted that they were on the flight with Glen Powell, and he was already on the way to film. He's doing like the Twister remake movie. So like now he's already going to film another new movie. Yeah. So he's a busy guy. He's always on the move.
Maybe it fizzled out. Yeah. Maybe they were in different places.
Exactly.
Moving on to what everyone was talking about last week. Sofia Richie,
wedding
married, Elliot Grange, and at this point, it's like, what hasn't been said, because this was already 2 weekends ago.
We're behind, so far behind, but it was just absolutely.
It was impeccable,
gorgeous. Every single element about it, the location, the venue, the events. Sofia joining TikTok at the weekend of her wedding, the clothes. Oh, all of her Chanel moments were unbelievable. Like, what a dream that your whole wedding and you're just head to toe Chanel for every event.
Everything was so beautiful. Like, her style is obviously impeccable. Everything was timeless. So classy. Yep. I cried multiple times watching the video she posted on her TikTok of her whole wedding. Like, the fact that her brother-in-law is performing at her wedding, her own dad is performing at her wedding. They're just the coolest family.
So cool.
I will say this though, and once again, I loved every aspect of this. I think they're all so cool and classy, and one can only aspire to live that life. Unfortunately, we don't have that. And I saw a TikTok that said people really are afraid to, something along these lines, that people are really afraid to have their own style and own personality these days. And it's so true. After this wedding, people were like, oh my God, I'm throwing away my whole closet. I need to dress like Sofia Richie. But Sofia Richie has legit Chanel that she owns. She could own any piece of Chanel she wants. You're not really going to mimic that. It's not going to be the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if I tried to dress like Sofia Richie, it would be like, okay, you're just wearing everything.
Yeah, but you can. I feel like fashion is all about inspiration.
Of course you take inspiration from people.
But you like copying head to toe.
But like being like, I am going to get rid of my entire wardrobe to now dress exactly like Sofia Richie. I take inspiration from people.
I would like her Chanel after party outfit.
It was very
cool.
that
exact outfit.
I take inspiration from people all the time, from celebrities all the time, just fashion inspiration. But when people make it their entire identity to be like, I am getting rid of everything I own because I am now going to embody this person exactly. It's like, you need to add your own flair too. You know what I mean? Be your own person as well, while also taking inspiration from others. I think it's scary the way people act sometimes with this stuff. Like, I thought it was so cool, and I would love to have exactly what she had. But you gotta add your own, be you. Add your own piece of you into these things, because people become really scary.
Yeah.
They're like, I just want to be her. Like, it was creeping me out the way that people were acting after
Was this on TikTok?
Yes. Yeah. Like, I saw some really creepy TikToks that just people were basically throwing away their entire personality and starting fresh because of Sofia Richie. And I'm like, you can love her.
Yeah.
And you can be inspired by her and love everything she does. But like, also be yourself.
Yeah,
I don't know. It sounds crazy, but like sometimes I get really freaked out with the way that people obsess over certain things and make it their entire personality.
Yeah. I'm very happy that she had like such a big moment for this, and everybody's talking about it, because she has always seemed so cool, but I don't really think she has really shared that much of her personality online. As you know, she was either like, oh, Lionel Richie's daughter, Nicole Richie's sister, she dated Justin Bieber, she dated Scott Disick, like, but this felt like her identity as a person herself. And it was like about her and her like, she's so sweet talking about Elliot, like she's like her best friend, like she's so cute talking about him, being so excited.
She said the sweetest thing when she said that she was really excited to get married, but because she was marrying Elliot. Like, she's not just excited to get married, like she's excited because she's marrying Elliot, which is really sweet.
Really, really so nice. Like you said, the video of Joel Madden. I mean, both of them are Good Charlotte, but I'm assuming Joel was the one singing, because Joel's the one married to Nicole. And she's up on the stage and they're singing the song.
Joel is the one married to Nicole, right?
Joel's the one married to Nicole.
Because then there's one married
Benji is married to Cameron Diaz.
Yes.
Or was it whoever it was? I don't know.
One of them was up there.
One of them was up there.
Benji is definitely married to Cameron Diaz. I don't know why I know that, but I know that.
Yeah, one of them's up there singing, and then like they panned to the crowd, and like Cameron Diaz was filming, jumping up and down. Like, it's just a very cool event. The guests, the awesome guest list. I was sad because I really have always felt from social that her and her brother Miles are really close. And I'm like zooming into every picture. I'm like, where the heck is Miles not there? I was afraid there was some big drama, but he posted on his story, like, so happy for you, like, love you so much. And then a couple days ago, it came out that I guess he had tested positive for COVID right before the wedding and couldn't go.
That sucks.
Which is that's just,
Damn.
Fucking brutal.
That is really brutal.
So brutal, but
the whole thing was fantastic to see. One of the best,
truly so stunning. She was so funny on TikTok. She was cracking me up, even just with her videos. Love seeing Jake there, Octopus Lover. He was having a good time.
The honeymoon videos now. It was one of the best celebrity weddings that I think we've seen, and also to let everyone be a part of it. Usually people are so private, but
she did it in such a the PR plan for this wedding was really smart, because she shared just enough where everyone felt like they were like step by step along the ride with her, and also like not overly, it's not like we were watching a live stream, like it wasn't so crazy, but just like releasing the behind the scenes with Chanel of like the dress fittings was really cool. And of course, like planning that with her jumping on TikTok and doing it all at the same time was just really smart.
Right. And like, we didn't have to wait weeks to see what her dress looked like.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that happens. You're like, man, I want to see their dress. And you get like a paparazzi picture, but we saw everything instantly. It was so
it was
cool.
really, really smart.
And I love that now we are like seeing her personality and her husband. Like they seem so cute on TikTok.
Cute. Sometimes the day can get so crazy that you forget to make time for fun. So when that happens, you gotta choose to chill. So go ahead and say yes to that midweek happy hour or catching the game after work. And while you're at it, enjoy an ice cold Coors Light, the beer that's made to chill. There's only one beer out there that's literally made to chill, and that's Coors Light. The mountains on the bottles and cans even turn blue when your beer is cold. That way you always know when it's time to chill. For me, there's a lot like catching the game after work, all those things. There's a lot of games on right now. It's a lot of fun. You can go hang out at your local bar, get a Coors Light, hang out with friends, de-stress, and have fun. Or, you know, maybe your team's playing. It's a little more stressful, but you can always count on Coors Light. When you choose to chill, pair your plans with an ice-cold Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/chicks. And always celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Kardashian trailer was released, new Kardashians on Hulu. And it seems like we're getting a little Kim and Kourtney fight. And I think that they're still fighting. I think that this has been boiling up for years, and they are just such different people that now it came to a head.
First time in a long time a Kardashian trailer has surprised me.
Because I do feel like we usually see everything. Everything's out in the, you know, like TMZ. They all report it before it's on the show. You're not going to report like an inner family fight like Kourtney and Kim not getting along. So now that we're seeing this play out, and it seems like it really came because of Kourtney's wedding, and just a glimpse that we saw was that she felt like Kim was using her wedding as a business opportunity. And I think at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, they are just so different. Kim is a businesswoman.
Kim uses every opportunity as a business opportunity.
She loves to work, and I think that's what you know about her. And we all know Kourtney, she doesn't like to work. She said it herself. Kourtney doesn't like to work.
Yeah.
So I think they just are so different in that way. And sometimes I feel like Kourtney thinks she's better than the rest of the family.
100%.
Like, she's like, I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. And she said something about like, at the end of the day, like when we die, nobody's going to care about how much money we had, or like, we're not going to care about how much money we had. It's like, you say that because you're so rich, Kourtney. Like, if you were struggling,
because you have been awarded the luxuries,
you didn't have a lot of money, you
would
want money. You have the luxury to say that because you do have so much money. So like, you know?
No, I completely agree. And I do think there's been rumors that they have not been on the best of terms. Dumois shared a bunch about that recently, but I didn't really think that they would fully show that. Like, I just kind of think that sometimes with the show, they brush over any like actual inter-family issues. It's like outer family or significant other issues, because they always do want to show this unified front. And so I felt like this was interesting to really see them talk about like, damn, things really might be different as a whole, that we're like having these moments. Another big moment was Kylie talking about setting unrealistic beauty standards. And she's like, I don't want to like set that for my, now I have a daughter. Like, I don't want her to have to like deal with what I dealt with and like did what I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's, let's have this conversation. Let's do it on camera, because I would actually love to see what she has to say about that now.
Right. And I think obviously it's kind of like too far gone at this point, but I also think that's okay in terms of sometimes you do stuff. Anybody will do something and look back and be like, why did I do that? Yeah. It's just, that's what happens as a person. And if her opinion really has changed
about it now, share that.
Yeah, and I think that's just what happens as a person. So Kylie could have went through that and have been, insecure, wanting to change things. And it's very possible that now she looks and goes, I wish I didn't do that. Mm-hmm. So even though it's a late conversation and something that is too far gone at this point, it's still nice to have the conversation, be aware. At least that they're aware of themselves.
Definitely.
I've always thought that they have self-awareness to some degree. Yeah. Kourtney, I don't think so much sometimes. Yeah, like, I think that she kind of, like, she thinks none of this matters and whatever, but it's because she has it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's interesting, but yeah, it was interesting that we heard Kylie say that, and Dumois posted something about this. I think they didn't say it exactly, but the hint was the subject was sister standoff. Two sisters of this iconic family, iconic spelled with K's, are not even in contact with each other anymore. You may see them in pictures, but it's purely for show. A reconciliation is highly unlikely. The older one has basically confirmed the falling out as well. Then with like a message from somebody underneath. Can't remember, but didn't you have a blind a while ago about the K siblings and how there was big drama? Okay, so that was them asking. Yeah. And then that was the blind.
That was the blind, yeah.
So, I feel like them not reconciling is that a word, would be crazy. Like I think they would have to make up eventually because they all do seem so
maybe
close.
living out Real Housewives of New Jersey on Kardashians.
Maybe they just keep their distance, and when they have to see each other they do, and at the end of the day they're just not going to be that close.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I love you as a sister, but we're not really friends.
Right. Like we're family, but I don't really want to hang out with you that much. So that'll be interesting to see. Met Gala is tonight. A lot of talk about who's going, not going.
I know I haven't really seen a good list. It's always kind of feels like more of a surprise, and I don't know if that means it'll be not as like crazy with the A-list names, but we know for a fact Blake Lively is not going, and that's a big one because just she's like the Met Gala queen, and I think Rihanna will be there for sure. She's been posting about it. And I'm trying to think of anybody else that's been openly. Aubrey Plaza's been posting that she's going first time. It seemed like there might be a lot of first time Met attendees.
I want to know.
Obviously Kim.
Selena or Haley, which one's going? One of them has to be going. I don't think it's neither. I think it's one or the other.
Haley's going.
I think after last year, Haley's not going. And the way that these last few months have been. I'll be very surprised.
I don't think she's going.
I don't think she's going.
She's in New York, isn't she?
Is she?
Maybe she'll
just go to an after party.
There was an event. She went to the Tiffany event, but that was like last week. Who knows?
Do you think Selena's going?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know nothing, but I would say
I kind of think maybe neither of them, to be honest.
It would be interesting.
If Haley goes, does Justin not go?
Haley went to the Tiffany Blue Landmark opening, and that was a few days ago.
Why wouldn't she go?
But that store opening was that event in New York? Yeah, it was. Sorry, I said an NYC party. What do you mean, why wouldn't she go?
Haley.
I feel like Justin isn't going to go.
Justin, but
I don't know if she would want to go by herself. Last year, all the fans screamed Selena at her face the entire time.
True.
Yeah.
And she's been very open on Instagram that the last few months have been some of the hardest mental health moments of her. I don't know why. Like, maybe she will go, but I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if after everything in the last few months, she was like, I'm going to sit this one out.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to put myself in the position to be upset.
He won't just be like, yeah, I'll go with you if you want to go.
At this point,
I just think those things like give him major anxiety.
Yeah, and I feel like for him, he's like, why would I go? Yeah. Like, why should I go to this?
And I do think because it is like Karl Lagerfeld and everything that there are so many people that want to go for that theme, and I think they're like excited about it. So if I was Haley, I'd also be like, damn, I could probably put together a really sick outfit for this.
But are her outfits ever really sick on the red carpet?
No, but it's fair, but I feel like it would be a very timeless Chanel moment, something of the sort. But yeah, I'm not totally sure. As of right now, I haven't really seen anybody else that I'm like drop dead super excited about that will be there.
Yeah.
But it is, look, I also think with the theme, like the theme's going to be very interesting because it just feels like, I don't know how crazy you can get with this. I mean, right. A lot of times people just don't throw the theme out the window. They don't care at all.
That's why I kind of like the Met Gala because you never know what you're going to expect. So I'm really excited to see it tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a list from Here's a list from that Dumois just shared. Alexandra Daddario, Amanda Seyfried, Anne Hathaway, A$AP Rocky, Rihanna, Aubrey Plaza, Daisy Edgar-Jones, Jessica Chastain, Erykah Badu, FKA Twigs, Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh will be great. Halle Bailey, Hugh Jackman, Idris and Sabrina Elba, Jack Harlow, Jenna Ortega, Jonathan Bailey, Julia Garner, Mindy Kaling, Priyanka, Nick, Salma Hayek, Sienna Miller.
Okay, so nobody like...
So, like, that's, you know, those are... There's, I mean,
They're big
A$AP,
names.
Rihanna, that's, like, what we would kind of assume. Big names, but not, like... That's not crazy.
Yeah.
Feels like a lot of the usual suspects.
Right.
It's fashion's big at night.
It's always exciting. No matter what.
It is.
And then we'll critique it all as if we would ever be invited to the Met Gala.
Exactly.
And we won't be. And last up, just a quick congratulations to Tish. Happy for her.
I love, you know...
if Tish Cyrus is happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think she was happy with Billy Ray. Clearly not.
a lot of ups and downs for the two of them. And I love that she was open. I love that she was even open to getting married again, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like sometimes when you're on and off, you almost get divorced, you do get divorced. Like, there was a lot of ups and downs that maybe would, like, turn you off on it. But no, she's just got engaged to Dominic Purcell. He was from a star in Prison Break.
Prison Break. She's open to love.
Yeah. Very open to love. Beautiful ring. They have, I guess, been together for, like, around a year-ish. So it's very sweet. I think he's Australian.
I'm not sure.
Am I making that up? I was looking at his Instagram and I was like, this feels like maybe... Oh, he's a British Australian actor.
He's both?
I guess. Maybe he's got one parent that's British, one parent that's Australian. He was born in England. And then his family moved to Australia.
Wonder what kind of accent he has.
Wow. What a nice little combo that is.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. But yes, that's honestly a big moment. Also, I also really did love seeing Alex Cooper's engagement content.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
As well, as far as engagements go.
I was so happy for her.
So happy.
I feel like she has such a good head on her shoulders.
Ugh.
Like, I don't know. She just seems so different than
it just
the
feels like
beginning
everything is going so well for her that
Right.
you just have to be like, that's amazing.
I'm just so happy for her. Like,
Yeah.
it just seems like she has, like, grown so much and, like, evolved Call Her Daddy to, like, something that she really enjoys doing and is...
Yeah.
She was always passionate about it, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's so different now.
Yeah.
And it's, like, very grown up and...
I think, I mean, she can be so proud of what she's done with the show, and sharing all that was really
His
was
setup
really
was
cool
so
too.
beautiful.
It was so beautiful. The dogs,
candles. Oh my God. Everything was so cool.
It was
so
cute.
beautiful.
And then of course it's nice, like, that's a hard balance, right? Like, she's kept him very private, but of course wanted to share this. It's a big moment. So kind of doing like this big inside look into her relationship had to have been a big deal for her too.
Now
but it
she's
was really
posting
nice.
him. I'm like, that's so cool.
So cute. Yeah.
So happy to see
Yeah.
that. All right.
That ring was also absolutely stunning.
The ring was gorgeous. Really great ring.
Holy moly. I was like, how does that diamond fit on that teeny tiny band?
I'd be so scared to break it.
I would be so scared too, yeah. But absolutely stunning. Yeah. So a lot of good love moments while we were away.
Yeah, it was very nice. We are about to get into a game of trivia, but first want to remind you guys just how much we love Pink Whitney. Pink Whitney gets us ready for our tours, get out on stage, do a nice little quick shot of Pink Whitney to get us started, and you guys should take your shots with Pink Whitney too. Pick up a bottle from your local liquor store or order Pink Whitney at the bar. Whatever you feel like doing, get yourself some Pink Whitney. We love it, and you will too. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game 74, and we are joined by Elena and Amanda. These two lovely ladies were kind enough to come see us at our New York show, and now they are here playing trivia with us, so thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. We're excited.
Yay. Okay, guys, this is going to be super fun. Quick, fun. We're coming off a win. Good win.
Yes, we are.
I feel confident. Quickly go through the rules. Easy. 15 questions. Whoever gets the question right gets the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. If it's tied, we have OT. And then to determine who goes first, Noah is going to give us a movie. We are going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes score, the critic score. Everyone gets one individual guess. We will alternate guesses, and whoever is the closest, that team will get to go first. So, Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie, shout out Chandler from Louisiana, Edward Scissorhands.
Oh,
I used to love this movie as a kid.
Scared the shit out of me.
which is interesting after the conversation we just had on the episode for tomorrow. Now everyone's already heard it because this is not going to be out for another week.
It is. Well, like I said, as a kid, I wasn't afraid of things.
Yeah.
Besides Michael Jackson. All right, one of you go. Sorry.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go.
I'm gonna guess 72.
I'm gonna go 89.
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh, really?
89.
Right on.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
That is
It is creepy that I knew it. All right.
I like that Noah also just cut off guessing. He was like, ding, 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 ding. I like it. I like that.
His reaction, I'm stunned.
Yeah.
All right.
That he's never done that before.
No. I like that. I like that.
I know.
All right. First question to us.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Question number 1 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Allie from New Hampshire. Name this year. Madagascar, the first one, is released. Rihanna releases Pond to Replay. And Prince Charles and Camilla get married.
2006. 5.
When did Bring It On All or Nothing come out?
I feel like I was in middle school, like early middle school would be 2006. I was in 6th grade.
All right. I was going to say 2003.
10 seconds.
2003, you think? That early for
No,
Madagascar?
2006. Let's go 2006.
Now I think 2005.
5
2004?
seconds.
2004? 2004.
2000.
All right, time is up.
2005, final answer.
Correct.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot.
Well, I was feeling 6 and then you said 4, so I was like, I'm just going to go with 5.
Okay. 1-0, Ria and Fran. It's question number 2 to Elena and Amanda. Shout out Jen from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. In Horrible Bosses, what song is Charlie Day's character Dale singing in the car while Nick and Kurt are in Kurt's boss's house?
I don't know.
I don't know. What's like a funny song that would be? I'm thinking of like White Chick, like Vanessa Carlton,
Oh,
like something along those lines.
okay.
What's like a,
You go with whatever you think. I really don't know.
I don't know, 1,000 Miles.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
I don't know.
I don't know
know
either.
this.
Neither do I.
I think I've seen bits and pieces of Horrible Bosses. I don't know if I've ever actually seen the whole movie.
I don't know this.
That makes me feel
We
better.
have no answer.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
The answer is That's Not My Name.
That was my ringtone for my first phone
That's not
ever.
my name. That's not my name.
They call me Stacy.
That's not my name.
All right.
Okay.
I didn't. That doesn't even ring a single bell.
Neither.
All
Yeah.
right.
By the Ting Tings? I think that's who sang it. That's
it?
not my name.
Yes.
Still 1-0, Ria and Fran. This is to them. Question number 3. Shout out Lauren from California. What NBA star does Rihanna mention in her song Bitch Better Have My Money?
Ballin' like LeBron. Ballin' like LeBron. It's LeBron. Because then they pant because she better than LeBron. She says something because LeBron was at the Super Bowl and they're like she said that with LeBron there.
Okay.
LeBron.
James. Final answer.
Correct. Thank you for clarifying which LeBron.
Yeah. Well, just wanted to make sure if I was giving first and last name.
Okay. 2-0, Ria and Fran. This is question number 4 to Elena and Amanda. Shout out Tori and Maddie from Grand Rapids, Michigan. What did Ryan Gosling's character in Crazy Stupid Love collect?
Something weird.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like napkins or like
Okay.
Clippings of some sort.
Yeah. You want to go with napkins?
Yeah, napkins. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Is it ties?
I think it's just like, this might sound weird. I don't know if it's something that you can collect, but it's just like all things from like Sharper Image. Like, remember he had like the massage chairs and she was like, you have so many of these, like the cat
Okay,
you
go
buy
with
from
that.
the catalog.
10 seconds.
Does that make sense? Remember she sits in the massage
Yeah.
chair? She's like,
Sure.
I've never sat in this.
3.
As seen on TV gadgets.
Items from Sharper Image. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Am I close?
No.
Oh.
Coin bearers from all 50 states.
Oh.
He told her in bed.
Yeah.
Not that.
I was just thinking of when she goes and sits in the garage and she's in the massage chair. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I buy these things, I don't use them.
Okay. Still 2-0 Ria and Fran. This question's to them. Question number 5. Shout out Jen. Oh no, same Jen. Okay, Jen from Downington, Pennsylvania. I was about to say another Downington, Pennsylvania.
Every time you say Downington, it makes me just think of Downton Abbey. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
That's where my mind goes.
Okay. Who did the Jonas Brothers perform with at the 2009 Grammys?
I'm pretty sure it's Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Stevie Wonder. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Okay.
Great performance.
What song? Do you remember? Did they like sing a Stevie Wonder song?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Okay. 3-0 Ria and Fran. This is question number 6 to Elena and Amanda. Shout out Claire from Denver. We've never done one of these questions before.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you.
Correctly spell Saoirse Ronan's first name.
Who?
Yeah, can you repeat that?
Saoirse Ronan, the actress.
Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan.
Schoercia. Final answer.
Incorrect.
I have it. It's Saioirse.
Yes. Yes. Final answer, what she said.
Incorrect.
What?
It's Saoirse.
Wait.
So you reverse the O and the I?
Yeah.
Saoirse.
Yeah.
You said Saio.
Yeah.
Damn.
I would have never changed it.
I
I
same.
always would have went with SAI.
I would have gone AIO, but it's AOI.
It's Aoirse.
Damn.
Oh, we were close.
Close, but I would have never switched the two.
Yeah, no. When you said it, I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. The Irish, it has that name has the same origins of the Hebrew origins of Sarah.
The more you know.
Okay. Still 3-0 Ria and Fran. This is question number 7 to them. Shout out Isabel from Little Rock, Arkansas. How old was Harry Potter when he was told he was a wizard?
10.
9 or 10.
You go when you're 11.
10. Wasn't it his
Thinking with
birthday?
the cake. Yeah, it was his birthday, but was his 11th birthday?
So you go when you're 11. So wouldn't he be 11?
10 seconds.
11 would make sense. I'm gonna go with 11.
11.
Final answer.
Correct. Yep.
I feel like that was just like the way. It wasn't like what age do you go to Hogwarts?
It was.
It's like
When was he? But he was
yeah,
told like
but it was
all at
he
one
ju-
time.
Yeah, and
then
he goes
just
right
went.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out there, kid.
Yeah.
You're a wizard.
Okay, 4-0 Ria and Fran. This is question number 8 to Elena and Amanda. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis. Who played Chandler and Monica's adoptive twins' birth mom on Friends?
Oh my god. You're good with friends.
I am not good with names.
Do you remember what she looks like?
She was young. She was like a young mom.
15 seconds.
I don't know. I really have like no idea. I'm gonna go God.
5 seconds.
Say someone.
I don't know.
Our time is up to Ria and
It's
Fran.
Anna Faris.
Yeah.
Anna Faris.
Correct.
Yes.
I
I knew
You
that.
asked for the Friends questions, Ria. There
I
you
knew
go.
that.
Yeah.
I knew that one. I knew that one.
Okay. Wow. 5-0. I still believe in you guys.
Thank you.
Us too.
Okay. Question number 9 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Allie from New Hampshire again. What's the name of James Marsden's character in the movie Hairspray?
Corny Collins.
Corny
Corny
Collins.
Collins.
With the nicest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Corny Collins, final answer.
Correct. Damn.
That's an easy question
It
to
is-
give for people who just looked
Yeah,
up
we look-
James
we-
Marsden.
we
Like we
just
did a
had-
whole,
yeah.
we had to like
did.
do
We actually
research on him.
We played James Marsden trivia with James Marsden, so
Yeah,
we
I
did
mean,
have
but that
to
wasn't
come
one
up
of the
with
questions.
Yeah, but we did have to like look him up. So I feel like that was unfair advantage.
I mean,
to us.
he's relevant right now. He's he's the talk of TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay. 6
You
nothing.
see those magazine pictures you did?
No, I didn't.
We got it.
Whew. Whew.
Okay.
Streak is back.
6-0. Ria and Fran. It's question number 10 to Elena and Amanda. I'm gonna play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
Look, this is not going to be easy for you, but it'll be good. Nothing good is ever easy.
Up your ass, Joni. You've had your teeth in this family's tit for a long time.
Up your ass? Oh, very nice.
Matter of fact, eat shit. How's that? In fact,
Do not use that word in front of my son.
eat shit,
If I
eat
wasn't
shit,
practicing,
eat shit.
I would slap that smug smile.
Definitely eat shit. Eat shit, we can all eat shit.
I have no idea. Okay.
Can you play it one more time? Whose voice is that?
Look, this is not going to be easy for you, but it'll be good. Nothing good is ever easy.
Up your ass, Joni. You've had your teeth in this family's tit for a long time.
Up your ass? Oh, very nice.
Matter of fact, eat shit. How's that? In fact,
Do not use that word in front of my son.
eat shit,
If I
eat
wasn't
shit,
practicing,
eat shit.
I would slap that smug smile.
Definitely eat shit. Eat shit, we can all eat shit.
Okay. 5 seconds.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm passing it over.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ria and Fran.
Is
Unfortunately.
it Knives Out? It's Chris Evans.
Oh, really?
That man's voice was Chris Evans.
I thought it was George Clooney.
No, I'm almost positive that's Chris Evans.
Okay, Knives Out.
I think like in one of those scenes where they're all screaming at each other.
All right, Knives Out.
Knives Out, final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Yes.
Damn.
So much easier when you're not on the spot.
Yeah.
When
Yes.
you're playing along.
That seals a victory early on.
Wow.
But we're gonna keep it going. Okay. Question number 11 to Ria and Fran. 7-0. Shout out Ashley and Alexis from Orange County, California. In the Hunger Games, what district are Katniss and Peeta from?
Oh, 13. Right? This is District 13, final answer.
Incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
9. I thought it was 13.
13.
I don't remember.
Is it 12?
12.
12?
Yeah.
We're gonna go with 12.
Correct.
It's 12.
Damn, one off.
There we go.
Should have run through run through some more numbers in my head.
Okay.
Who's from District 13?
don't
I
know.
can't remember. I haven't watched the Hunger Games
I used to
movies
like
in
this.
a long time.
Yeah, I haven't watched in a really long time.
Okay, 7-1, Ria and Fran, and this question is to Elena and Amanda. Shout out Melissa and Katie from New Jersey. In the movie Bruce Almighty, what is Jim Carrey's Anchorman sign-off?
Oh, wait.
You seem confident with
I
what
was
you were about to
thinking,
say.
it's like, I think I'm thinking of The Truman Show. He's like, if I don't see ya, good evening, good afternoon, good night.
With that, sure.
Okay, final answer. If I don't see ya, good evening, good afternoon, good night.
Incorrect.
Is it when he says, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, or is that what he says as a joke?
I don't.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Does he say that as a joke?
I don't know. I
Bruce
don't
Almighty?
remember Bruce Almighty. What's the one with Steve Carell with the boat?
That's Evan Almighty.
Yeah, I was an Evan Almighty fan.
Same.
I'm gonna go with it. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Final answer.
Correct.
Oh my gosh, on a roll today.
You guys are doing great.
All right, 8-1. Ria and Fran. And this is question number 13 to them. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis again. In the first season of the OC, who is Seth in a love triangle with?
Anna and Summer.
Final answer.
Correct.
I don't even know who's Anna.
Anna, you know, the blonde girl that was also in Entourage. She's like my least favorite character in everything that she's in.
Yeah.
Was she E's girlfriend in Entourage?
Yes.
Oh,
she's my least
worst.
favorite character, and she's the fucking worst in the OC.
Yeah.
Seth.
Yeah.
What's her name in Entourage again?
Fucking,
Yeah.
She's the worst.
no, so she's not E's girlfriend. E's girlfriend's Kristen, but then he sees...
She's the one that went...
Ari's she's like giving up smoking, you know?
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else then. She's not the one that showed up to like the gala or whatever that they went to.
No, that's Ashley.
Oh, Ashley sucks.
Ashley's the worst.
Yeah.
No, she has a little flirtation with E in the very beginning seasons.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Whatever. In every show she's in, she's my least favorite character.
Okay.
But Ashley's the worst in Entourage.
Oh, Ashley's the worst of all time. Okay, 9-1.
And she's watching the show and she's like, I hate him. And
Yeah,
he's like,
why? Okay, 9-1 Ria and Fran. This is question number 14. Shout out Jocelyn from Guadalajara, Mexico.
That was actually very good pronunciation
Thank you.
from you there. I'm impressed.
Okay, how many song collabs do Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran have together?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 4. Let's go 4. 4.
Correct.
oh,
Yeah.
nicely done.
Nice.
Can you name them? I'm actually curious. I would like to know what they are.
Everything Has Changed, which is
Everything Has
Taylor's
Changed.
version
Taylor,
Red.
Yeah, right.
Endgame, Reputation.
Okay.
Run, which is a vault track on Red, Taylor's version. And The Joker and the Queen, which is on Ed Sheeran's.
So 3 are Taylor songs and 1's Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. 9-2. We're in France. This is the last question. Shout out Adele from London. I'm just kidding. Adele from Columbus, Ohio.
Good one.
On iCarly, what was the name of the cranky doorman in their building that Carly and Sam pranked during their segment called Messin' with Blank?
I don't know any iCarly trivia. iCarly was like I watched iCarly, but I was kind of a little old.
I watched
was
it,
iCarly.
definitely. Like, I was definitely a fan of it, but I didn't ever go back and rewatch
Yeah,
iCarly.
yeah, fair.
So
That's true. That's maybe really what it is.
I do not know.
Nothing?
I don't even have a guess.
Okay. To you guys.
Lubert.
Got it.
I mean, now that they say Lubert, that sounds very familiar.
It doesn't
but
sound familiar to me. iCarly was like...
Messing with Lubert.
I liked iCarly,
Now I
but
hear
it was
it.
like a little too... I liked Victorious way better than iCarly.
Hot take.
Is it?
Is it?
I don't know. I like
think
Victorious.
it might
I liked
be.
Victorious way better than iCarly.
Yeah.
You're looking at me with a blank stare.
No, I was just thinking.
Noah
of the
watched
shows.
more of iCarly.
No, well, yeah, I did watch more of iCarly, but Victorious I liked because I had a crush on
Victoria
Victoria
Justice.
Justice.
Victoria Justice.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, that wraps up the game. We took the win on that one.
Yeah, 9-2, 9-3.
But you guys got it at the end. You started to pick up some pace.
You know what? You guys are gonna
You
have
got
to
some
come.
garbage time points.
You guys are gonna have to come to another live show, and we'll play on stage. It'll
Yeah.
be a rematch.
Maybe we'll have a little rematch.
We'll be there.
Perfect. That's when we'll do it.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much. And if you get a chance, can you just send Noah your addresses and sizes, and we'll send you guys some merch?
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
So, have fun in London.
Thank you. That's the end of the podcast. I don't even know how long we've been recording, and I have no idea where to look in what camera. I'm very confused in this studio. But that wraps up today's episode. Denver tickets are on sale Wednesday. Tampa tickets are still on sale. We'll announce that, I guess, soon. Maybe you guys will come.
Minneapolis
too. Still some tickets there. And we can't wait. We can't wait for Dallas this Thursday. Remember to bring your signs. We didn't even talk about that.
I know.
Bring your signs. We're still doing that. If you want to make a cool sign, we have a little segment to that. If there are no signs, we'll have to cut that segment. So if you're coming to Dallas, bring your signs. We love you guys, and we will talk to you on Wednesday.